Leo, hello my love. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. Welcome in. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, I am so excited to be connecting with you. I hope you enjoy your reading today. If you do, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to know how you're doing. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for allowing me to reconnect with you. Thank you so much for your love and support. You make what I do possible. I love you to the moon and back, Leo. Thank you so much for being here with me. My love, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading, okay? Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation. If you find that this message today really does not sound at all like what you're currently going through, then by all means throw it out the window, okay? You do not have to take this reading if it doesn't really vibrate with you. For others of you though, you're going to feel like this really hits home and it's going to resonate very deeply. And if it does, I hope it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading over on Vimeo. I'll leave the link below in the description box as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below, where we will go into kind of like the person you're connecting with, right? Their emotions towards you, their intentions towards you, the advice for you moving through the situation to stay in alignment with your greatest and highest good, as well as what the long-term outcome is going to be for you after the resolution of this situation that we reveal in the message. Okay, now at the end of the general reading, we will examine the parts, right, the elements at play, and if we need to, we'll designate more time in the extended to explore new energies. If it looks like you're in that 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of energy, one in the old, one in the new, we'll explore new love too, or just a new beginning overall. All right, so you can stick around for that. At the end of the general reading, we do talk about exactly what we're going to go into in the extended. You can find the links for the extended down below, as well as a link to my personal booking system should you decide you would like to have a personal reading done. All right, so Leo, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and look at the cards. I went ahead, just like in our previous readings together, I pulled from the Oracle to get an idea of the energies at play, the themes, people, elements, right? And you and I will be pulling from the tarot together to do the Celtic cross spread, and we'll clarify as needed. So right off the bat, Leo, I'm telling you, you received communication from someone, okay? Okay, look at me. You know this person is full of it. Please take this as confirmation. Like if you know right now exactly who I'm talking about, exactly what I'm talking about, and you find yourself just kind of wondering, like on the fence, like, well, is this person serious about their offer? Because the truth is, this is the first time in weeks that I'm hearing back from them, and yeah, they're saying that they were busy, but were they really busy? And Leo, yeah, they were busy trying to get back with someone or trying to juggle you and someone else. They're reaching out to you because maybe they think you're out of their league, or they're just, they have other options. Okay, they have other options in the environment, and it's not like theoretical options. It's like they're actively trying to make things work with you and someone else. Okay, I can't help but feel like they're putting you on the back burner. The overarching energy right now is not for you with breathe. I feel like this is just your intuition, your alarms, right? Your intuitive alarms just going off. Right, you know that this is a waste of time. Underneath not for you, right, is round and round. Under that is yang, which is the masculine energy. All right, so you could be connected with a masculine here that you just feel like they're jerking your chain. You feel like they're jerking your chain. You know that so far this person has not impressed you, and it's not to say that they have to impress you, but the truth is they're coming at you pretty hard, and you would expect them to have at least try to build something a bit more substantial with you in terms of friendship and consistent communication. And this person is just so on and off, hot and cold, like in and out. This person, what they're saying and what they're doing doesn't align, and you know this. So I highly suggest, Leo, that you take a look, really examine what you don't like about how this person is coming to you, right? Because it looks like with gift and message, it almost feels like a certain level of unexpectedness, like this person is really laying their heart on the line, or so it seems, right? Oh, well, this is what happened. The truth is I'm hurt, and the truth is, I've been really stressed, and the truth is, Leo, please understand that, I want to spend time with you, but literally every other thing is more important than you, basically, right? False person, being clarified by occupation and distant horizons. This could be someone who you work with, a possible workplace affair, maybe. If you and this person are in constant communication in the workplace and you're wondering whether or not to take it to the next level, I would definitely say nay, okay? Just because you are going to be seeing this person pretty consistently, pretty frequently, and the fact is they're coming up as false person, you already know that there's there's something here that doesn't make sense, that isn't aligned, right? So proceed with caution, Leo. There's no pressure to push yourself into a situation just because there's a certain level of urgency coming from their part. You can pump the brakes yourself. Just because they're trying to move things quickly doesn't mean that you have to move things quickly. They can move things quickly and you'd be like, skirt, listen, I get you, but we're taking this at my pace because the truth is I don't know you like that. You're trying to, you're asking for privileges, right? You're asking for boyfriend, girlfriend privileges. You're asking for lover privileges. But then when it comes to honesty and consistent communication, we barely even know each other and you're not even trying, right? So no. Okay, for some of you though, this is not a workplace situation, but this is just the fact that this person is putting this smoke screen up, right? There's a fantasy they're trying to build around what it is they are doing in their downtime or what it is they are trying to do to make this work with you. It's not true, right? They're taking advantage of the fact that you do want more as a way of planting a seed, as a way of making it seem like behind the curtain, what you can't see them do, right? That because you're so hopeful, maybe, Leo, they're hoping that you're going to project that onto what you can't see them doing, but that behind the scenes what they're actually doing is not what they're saying they're doing at all. Does that make sense? They're telling you they're at work, but they're not. They're at someone else's house, right? Or that they're going to be working on the connection with you, but the truth is they will if things with that other person doesn't work out. They're leaving things out. And what will happen is you'll end up finding out, right? You'll feel kind of silly because you knew from the get-go that there was something off about this person. There was something off about the communication. And you fell for the game they were playing here. Okay, so you've got privileged lady, journey, and mature woman. I feel, Leo, like you are this mature woman here. You could also be this privileged lady where you're learning how to balance, right? You're learning how to balance the desire for material goods and the desire for something more internal. Like you're able, maybe you're going from like the past of being too much of one aspect, right? Looking too much on the surface, to someone who now, because you've been doing the inner work, looking for other people who have also done the inner work. So you enjoy everything that life has to offer, right? You're not too proud and saying, well, I don't like driving a nice car because, oh, there's so much money and I don't want to be looked at as if I'm hoarding all this money. It's like, no, you work hard. You can spend your money, your resource, your time, enjoying whatever resources are around you, whatever form of abundance really resonates with you, enjoy it, right? But it's not all about it now. It's not all about it. So that could be just you, or for many of you, I feel this person is really traveling between you and another person who isn't. You guys are on two different levels here. The person who you are and the person that your counterpart is trying to connect with or is currently connecting with, right? There's a very different energy. There's a very mature energy versus a very young, inexperienced energy. So this could indicate an age difference between you and the person that your co-parent, that your partner, right, could be connecting with. All right, so we're gonna look into this. But there's what I want to tell you, Leo, is that there is something here about this person and the way that they've communicated with you in the past, recently, not even in the past, recently. But I feel like there is a very short history established between you and this person where they are just always absent, right? When they show up strong. When they show up, it's like, oh, hey, what are you doing? Let's go hang out. What are you up to? We should do this. And then when they're not around, it's like crickets. You'll send them a message and they won't respond back. No, that's not how we play this. Okay. But let's see. So could be connecting with a Capricorn. I'm seeing the 7 of Cups there for sure. 8 of Cups possibly. Right, 4 of Swords. Right, Journey is a 10, so we could have a completion here. But I do feel like this is just Journey, right? The World card, right? Traveling. This could be occurring online. The messages could be occurring online. What's going on with Leo, please, in this situation? What's going on with Leo in this situation, please? Okay. Vigilant. Overarching energy. So Queen of Swords. This is the energy, all right, not for you. Okay? With this energy right here of knowing that someone is showing up false, okay, you have to cut that out. Be straightforward. The Queen of Swords isn't, you know, she can be very harsh, but she's straightforward more than anything. Whether she's harsh to you or not really depends on your sensitivities, okay? If you expect someone to just not be forthright in the truth, then of course your feelings are going to get hurt, but that's more of a personal problem, right, Leo? You and this person have some sort of established history, at least enough where this person feels comfortable asking you intimate details and trying to make space in your own life for themselves, right? If you notice that they are kind of feeling too comfortable, or you see the trickery and you almost haven't been wanting to call them out, now would be a good time to let them know that you see what they're doing. Okay, you could be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But what were we saying about the world, right? This is your current energy right now. Closing something off. There could be traveling, okay? There could be traveling on your part. If I'm connecting with a masculine Leo, this could be your situation, okay? It's about having come down to two people and having to make a choice. I know one of our most recent readings, we were talking about choices, right? Who do you choose? And so this can definitely indicate that, you know, that moment of having to make a decision. And that with the masculine energy here, you don't have to be a male. You can just be really tapping into that dynamic energy of having now to move, having now to take action. Okay, so you can still be a female, just aligning yourself with this action-oriented masculine energy of having to make a choice between people. But with the world, something here is definitely coming to a close. If this is a choice, this is a choice that will be made very soon. If anything, the decision has already been made. Okay, I am seeing traveling though. I'm seeing traveling. You may have to travel in order to be closer to one of these people or to get away from somebody. Okay, yeah, 10 of Pentacles is your block. So it could be that you work with this person. It could be that in order for you to make a responsible decision, you have to take into account what you guys have built, right? This is longevity here. It could be that you would have to give away thoughts of longevity with this person. Okay. It can also be, like we were saying, that this person, Leo, if you are a feminine energy connecting with a masculine energy, it's the fact that you have discovered that the person you're connecting with has a family, that they are married, right? That perhaps you are this privileged lady and this mature woman is actually, it is an age difference. You're literally younger than the person you're connecting with, and the person you're connecting with is married to someone within their age group. And that puts a big age gap between you guys. This person could be a boss, right? This person could be a supervisor, but this person is likely a parent, right? This person has something established, and that is the block, is that you wouldn't be able to have anything permanent with this person because they've already established permanence somewhere else. On your mind is the 7 of Cups, just like we were saying, right? So there's a fantasy, there's an illusion here, right? Being built up. There's an illusion here. There's options. Okay, so again, for some of you, you know, it is about making a decision here about the option to be with someone in a way that is a little bit more temporary because you're not ready for commitment, right? But for others, this is an energy that someone is trying to inflict on you, trying to put the smoke screen up and confuse you. What do? They're trying to play at your self-esteem. They're trying to make it seem like you guys do have a future, when in reality, you actually have gotten either proof or close enough intuitive guidance to basically being proof, right? That this person, at the very least, even if they don't have a family, they have something else that's preoccupying them. In your heart space, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So you are slowly transitioning out of this. There might have been a dependence, right? There might have been this desire to seek companionship with this person, but that is beginning to change. Right? This is beginning to change because for you, you don't like this inconsistency. You want to be able to know what's happening. Recent past is the 5 of Cups. So there was a loss of something. Maybe somebody revealed something to you, or you found something, right? That made you realize that there is no real friendship here. That, yeah, there might be a connection, like a mutual attraction, but ultimately it's not something that you can manifest into the long term. Coming in, you've got the 2 of Wands. There's a choice here, right? There's a choice, a decision. Either between two people or two decisions, right? Do I stay? Do I go? World in that person's hands, you see. So this could involve travel. Should I travel for this person? Should I travel to go meet this person? Should I travel to be with this person? No, I don't think I can because I'm not ready for commitment, or maybe because they've shown me that they're not ready for commitment, right? This isn't a smart move. Right now, your energy is the Fool. You could be connected with an Aries. Okay, but ultimately you feel like you are tempted to take a risk. You are tempted to take a leap of faith. In your environment, 8 of Cups. Right? So far, I think we're three out of 4, right? We've called out almost all the cards that are coming out. Right? It's clear as day. It's clear as day. In the environment, someone here is disconnecting. In the environment, someone's disconnecting, right? More traveling, more movement. But this is in pursuit of happiness, okay? So Leo, whether it's you or the person that you're connecting with or you're cross-watching for, however the energy resonates, doesn't have to be Leo specific. It can be that I'm talking to the cross-watcher of a different sign, right? But somebody here is determined to find their happiness. And remember, not everyone is aligned to tradition. Not everyone is aligned to what's expected or what's typical. For some, it's just a matter. It's a matter of, you know, living that bachelor life or being that lone wolf, or, you know, it all looks very different. It all looks very different. But someone here is pursuing their happiness. So whether that's you or the person you're connecting with, Leo, it's all done with a desire to have what you feel will make you fulfilled. In your fears, you've got justice. So you could be connecting with a Libra. Okay, you could be connecting with a Libra, but in your fear, you're afraid that something here is going to be playing on your attachments, right? That maybe you're not looking at something objectively enough, right? Are you sure? Like when you think about it realistically over the long term, Leo, is this something that you can see yourself doing, or is it not? Be honest with yourself. This isn't the biggest decision you can make. I do feel like ultimately, Leo, when it really comes to how you're feeling right now, you know where you want to go with this. It's just a matter of should you question where you are on the journey, right? You might be in a state of mind right now where you're thinking to yourself, okay, the future me is a little bit more mature than how I currently am reasoning. The future me is going to want a family. The future me is going to want to have the spouse, the kids, the house with the white picket fence. The future me is going to want that. But is the me right now ready for that? And so you're almost feeling guilty. You're almost feeling guilty that that's not what you are prepared to put your foot down for right now. And it's okay, Leo, for you to be where you're at, okay? It's important that you have a frame of reference for what it is you do want in the future, and it does have to start somewhere. But I think right now it's really important to keep in mind that there's a reason why you don't feel drawn to a particular person, and that's because they're probably not for you. Yes, of course, your vibrations don't match up, but just because they don't match up doesn't mean that where you are is low. Okay, we all have phases that we go through in order to determine ultimately how we can achieve our greatest satisfaction at the end of life, right? So you're just trying to figure out what really wears well. What really wears well? What do you like? And you're in that experimentation phase, I feel, where you just want to make sure that you choose the right person. I do feel there's somebody here who you know for a fact is not your person. And it could be because either they are committed to another person, committed to their work, committed to just an entirely different vision for what the future looks like, okay? And that could be that you yourself are also at odds. Maybe you have two perfectly great picks, right? Let's just say that this is a lover's situation. You have to decide who you really want to remain loyal to. You know, it could be that you realize that the question actually comes back down to the truth is, do I want to be loyal right now? And that's not judgment. There's no hate. Should you be lying to people? Absolutely not. But I'm not going to pretend that this isn't something that you could be going through as well. Okay? And so this is just, I want to reassure you that as long as your intentions, right, are to seek happiness with as little hurt to other people as possible, I highly suggest, Leo, that if you are kind of dabbling in deception, you refrain as much as possible. Come clean if you can bring yourself to do that. But ultimately, right, this is a learning experience, and you have to be honest with yourself first and foremost, because you do yourself and no one else any justice by forcing yourself to fit a mold that you know ultimately you're going to have to break later, okay, when the stakes are higher. Ultimately, you've got this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy with the King of Wands, right? So somebody who you could be connecting with. But I do feel for those of you that are masculine energies, which I feel the majority of you, whether male or female watching this is the energy that you're in. And I do see you really paving a way of independence. I think ultimately you're going to decide to be single. If this is a choice in lovers, you're going to decide to be with no one. If this was just one person whose sights you had your sights set on, you are deciding that to be without them is actually the best way to be. Okay, to be without them is actually the best way to be. So this energy of the Two of Wands coming in, what is this, please? What is this coming in? Two of Wands. Little energy. So we're going to take these two. These just kind of slipped out of my hands. Don't want to put them back in. Upside down. The Devil, the Eight of Wands. We're going to pull out one more card. You could be connecting with a Capricorn. But that's what it is, right? What were we talking about? It's definitely, with the false person, I think I did mention the Devil card with false person. Maybe not, just a toxic energy. This is a decision to move away. A decision to move away from a toxic situation or a Capricorn. Maybe communicate with a Capricorn about a decision that needs to be made. About something that you guys share. Right? So for some of you, this could indicate divorce. You're afraid of divorcing this person. You are married. And you're afraid of divorcing. Because things are becoming very bad. There was an argument recently. Or just some sort of, misunderstanding. Someone maybe left in the middle of an argument. And you see yourself as kind of like a free agent here. Ready to take a leap of faith because this person doesn't show any interest anymore. Okay, Ace of Wands. Yeah, so this is a decision. This is definitely a decision, Leo. Right? A decision to start over, to really come away from this toxic devil energy here, away from this Capricorn. Could be, again, you wanting to discuss things with a Capricorn about a new beginning. How do you begin again? Right? I do feel, though, that this is not so much a reconciliation, but more of a, now that the cards are all laid out on the table, like, yes, we had a difficult discussion. Yes, our feelings were hurt. Yes, I thought that we were an item, but the truth is we really didn't talk about it. I get it. Let's revisit the conversation. So you guys didn't really betray one another by choosing something. It was just that you guys didn't really talk about it. So to be fair, right, you're looking at it again, this time being more explicit about your expectations and taking it from there moving forward. Okay, so what's this King of Wands in the outcome? What's this King of Wands in the outcome? Okay, Page of Wands. So that's what I'm saying, Leo. Like, I do feel ultimately either you really join forces with someone that you feel really excited to be with, and you guys, it's just an age difference, right? Because someone here is coming up as the Page, someone else here is coming up as the King. So it could just be that you guys are both very passionate individuals, maybe both fire signs, right? You are Leo, so you are fire, but this person could also be a fire sign. But you guys are very passionate, right? And you guys are partaking in a path that has its weight. Okay, you got the Ten of Wands here. So there's definitely a big burden that you guys would be carrying together. But this could also just be you choosing to maintain your bachelorhood status, even though the pressure still weighs on you to commit someday. You're letting go of the current, that current pressure of, of having to settle down right now. Right, so one more card. One more card, please, for this King of Wands energy. This King of Wands energy. Four of Swords. That's what we were saying too. Okay. Yeah. So Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah. So either singleness, right? Either maintaining singleness, Leo, you're kind of done with the dating scene. This person was the last straw, right? The straw that broke the camel's back, that broke Leo's back, right? Just kind of like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. It's kind of a wrap, right? I just need to relax, right? The Four of Swords, you came out of a Three of Swords situation, so something didn't meet your expectations, possible heartbreak, betrayal, something just really painful, right? Something just really, really painful. You're done with it. You're ready to just continue being single, having fun, chilling with your friends, enjoying your time, enjoying your creative pursuits, enjoying your work, enjoying your business, whatever it is that you're pouring yourself into. For others of you, though, this is about you and this person coming out of a third-party situation and releasing what was a lot of pressure around the fact that there were misunderstandings, miscommunications between you guys. It could also be, for some of you, a decision to remain friends with somebody because you just can't help but keep them in your back pocket. That is coming in for some of you, right? Where there's an attraction here, and even though there's heartbreak, you can't really say for sure that you're going to delete their number, so you just hold on to it in case later down the line you have to kind of break that emergency glass case open. Know what I mean? Crack open in case of emergency get their phone number out and say, okay, well, you know what, it's been a while, let's link back up because I gotta see you again, right? For some of you, not everyone, that's for like a small group of you. But yes, Leo, new beginnings, you're finding out that this person had something else in the works, you free yourself from it, or there was something miscommunicated, you decide that yes, that it really was unfortunate for you to have to find this out this way, but ultimately you end up aligning yourself with a decision that really makes sense to you. So whether that's being with a person in spite of what they've done, or leaving a person because of what they've done, being single in spite of the options that you have, it's all a choice that you make in pursuit of what your fulfillment is going to be. Being completely honest with what you're ready for right now, and not saying yes just because you feel like tradition says you need to be saying yes. Just saying, you know what, one day I'm getting there. I'm not where I need to be yet for me to be in a position to say yes to tradition, or to say yes to this person, or to say yes to commitment. I'm not there yet. And so to be fair to everyone, especially myself, but to everyone involved, I'm going to be honest and say I'm not ready for this, right? So Leo, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended. If you'd like to join us there, the link to Vimeo is down in the description box down below, you know, to the page where you can find the links for the extendeds, as well as in the description box down below. We are going to go into the person who you are really feeling right now, the person that you're connecting with. If there are multiple people, the one person that you feel like really dominated this reading, that's who we're going to go into mostly. All right, so if it's a new person, the old person, the person that you feel really is in alignment with all of this for the most part, we're going to go into their feelings for you, their intentions towards you, what your advice going through the situation should be in order to stay in alignment with the best outcome for you, as well as what the long-term outcome is likely to look like as a result of the ending, the resolution of this situation after you've made the decision. After this outcome, right, what are we looking at in the long term? Are we looking at more options? Are we looking for commitment coming from someone? Are we talking about new love, a return of someone? So we'll see. We'll see in the extended, okay? Leo, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you, my love. I am so blessed. Thank you for your love and support. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I will see you over in the extended. But if this is where we part ways, know that I am loving you with all of my heart, and I will see you next time, okay? Mwah. I love you so very much, Leo.